Picture this. You are celebrating a special occasion, perhaps a holiday meal or a festive gathering, and a beautiful bottle of kosher wine is about to be opened. It adds so much to the moment, symbolizing J&. tradition. But did you know that not all kosher wines are handled in quite the same way once they are open? There is a key distinction that can make all the difference in maintaining its kosher status. When it comes to non-Mevushal kosher wine, the main rule is quite straightforward. To maintain its kosher status, this type of wine must only be handled by a Jew who observes mitzvot once the bottle has been opened. If a non-Jew handles or pours non-Mevushal wine after it is open, it unfortunately becomes non-kosher and can no longer be consumed by those observing kashrut. This practice stems from ancient Jewish law designed to prevent the consumption of wine that might have been used in idolatrous worship, known as yayin nesech. To address this, a process called mevushal, which means cooked or pasteurized, was introduced. When wine is cooked, its status changes, and it is no longer considered sensitive to handling by non-Jews. Non-Mevushal wine, however, has not undergone this process, so it retains that historical sensitivity and requires careful attention. So, how do you know if your wine is non-Mevushal? It is usually indicated clearly on the bottle's label. Look for the word Mevushal to ensure your wine has been pasteurized. If the label does not specifically say Mevushal, you should assume it is non-Mevushal and plan accordingly to maintain its kosher integrity. The handling rules are specific yet manageable. Before the bottle of non-Mevushal wine is opened, anyone, Jew or non-Jew, can touch and transport it without affecting its kosher status. The moment the cork is pulled or the screw cap is twisted off, the rules change. From that point onward, only an observant Jew should pour the wine from the bottle or handle its contents. This means that at a party or dinner, if you are serving non-Mevushal wine, it is a good idea to designate a Jewish individual to be responsible for opening the bottle and pouring the wine. If a non-Jew inadvertently pours from an open bottle of non-Mevushal wine, that specific wine is then considered non-kosher, even though it started out as kosher wine. It is a subtle but very important detail. Remember that, regardless of whether a wine is Mevushal or non-Mevushal, it always requires kosher certification from a reliable rabbinic authority to be considered kosher in the first place. The Mevushal process only addresses the handling aspect, not the initial kosher status. Understanding these nuances helps you navigate social situations with confidence and ensures that the wine you are enjoying remains consistent with kosher dietary laws. By knowing these simple guidelines about non-Mevushal wine, you are empowered to make informed choices and ensure that every glass aligns with your commitment to kashrut. It transforms a potential challenge into an opportunity to educate and share traditions, allowing everyone to partake in the J&. blessings of your kosher celebrations with complete peace of mind.
If you love kosher living, like, subscribe, and join our table.